Let's be honest. We've all gossiped at some point about friends, coworkers, neighbors, celebrities. Sometimes it slips out during casual chats. Sometimes it becomes the main topic of the conversation. But why do we do it? Why do people gossip, especially in close-knit friend groups, even when they know it might hurt someone? Today, let's unpack the psychology behind gossip, why it's more complicated than it seems, and how it secretly shapes our relationships for better or worse. What exactly is gossip? Gossip isn't just talking behind someone's back. In psychology, gossip is defined as sharing information about someone who isn't present. It can be positive, negative, neutral, or even just speculation. Gossip can include sharing a friend's relationship drama, talking about someone's job, breakup, or habits, spreading rumors, true or false, judging people's actions when they're not around. While it's often frowned upon, gossip actually plays an important role in human social behavior. Why do we gossip? 1. To build social bonds. Believe it or not, gossip helps people feel connected. Sharing secrets or stories creates a sense of trust and belonging. It signals that we're close enough to talk about this. It's like saying, I'm letting you into my circle because I trust you. 2. To understand social norms. Gossip helps people learn what's acceptable or unacceptable behavior in a group. When someone says, "Did you hear what she did at the party?" they're not just telling a story. They're subtly saying, this is not okay. It's a way of enforcing group values without formal rules. 3. To gain social status. Sometimes people gossip to feel more important. Sharing exclusive information makes them feel like they're in the know. It can be a power move, even if they don't realize it. Think about the phrase, "I probably shouldn't tell you this, but..." That phrase builds suspense and power. 4. To release emotions. Gossip can be a form of emotional venting. Talking about someone who upset you can feel validating, especially when friends agree. It gives people a sense of relief and solidarity. When gossip becomes dangerous. While gossip has some social benefits, it's a slippery slope. Here's how it can backfire. 1. It breaks trust. If someone finds out you talked behind their back, the damage can be deep and long-lasting. Even within a friend group, people may start to wonder, if they gossip about others, are they gossiping about me too? 2. It creates hidden hierarchies. Gossip often leads to subtle power dynamics. The talkers gain attention and influence, while the subjects lose credibility, even without proof. 3. It affects mental health. Repeated negative gossip can lead to anxiety, paranoia, lower self-esteem for both the gossiper and the target. Even those who enjoy gossip may feel guilt afterward. Are there different types of gossip? Yes, and not all gossip is bad. Constructive gossip. Sharing concerns about a friend who needs help. Positive gossip. Praising someone behind their back. She handled that so well. Malicious gossip. Intentionally trying to harm someone's image. Speculative gossip. Guessing or assuming without facts. What matters is intent. Are you sharing because you care or because you crave drama? Why is gossip so tempting in friend groups? Because of proximity and emotional familiarity. The closer we are to someone, the more we know about them, and the more we assume others want to know too. In friend groups, gossip becomes a social glue that keeps conversation flowing. But that glue can turn toxic if boundaries aren't respected. How to recognize unhealthy gossip in your circle. Conversations always involve someone who's not present. There's excitement in sharing secrets. People are afraid to be vulnerable for fear of being judged later. You feel guilty or anxious after talking. If these feel familiar, your friend group may rely on gossip more than trust. How to stop the cycle without being awkward. You don't have to call people out or lecture. Just shift the conversation gently. Let's change the subject. We don't know the full story, right? I'd feel bad if someone said that about me. Often, one voice of reason is enough to steer the group away from harmful talk. Final thoughts. Gossip is a part of human nature. It helps us bond, learn, and feel included. But it also has a dark side, especially when it becomes a habit. In friend groups, gossip can feel harmless at first, but over time, it weakens trust, creates drama, and changes the energy in subtle ways. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be aware. Before you share that story, ask yourself, would I say this if they were here? If the answer is no, maybe it's best kept quiet. Like, share, and subscribe to Wiseuse for more honest conversations that help you grow smarter and stronger, one clip at a time.